What is going on, guys? My name is Lextasy. Welcome back to the channel. And today behind me you have a 2006 Dodge Charger RT Daytona edition. They only made 4,000 of these. Yes, I did pick this one up at the Hurricane Ian Copart auction for 1,600 bucks, guys. I am super excited to do this video. I've been waiting for a few days to finally get around to get to Brendan's shop here at Rennwerx. And today we're gonna try our best to make this car run. So whatever it takes. I have not looked inside the car. I don't know the condition of the car. I just know it got a little bit wet on the inside, and our job is to get it on the road. I have a lot of plans for this thing, so without further ado, guys, let's get this video going. This right here is the beauty that I purchased. Now, I did buy two vehicles. The other one I'm not going to talk to you guys about just yet. It was an accidental purchase, whether my wife believes it or not. But today, this is the 2006 Dodge Charger RT. So it's got the 5.7 Hemi. Literally one of my favorite body styles for the Chargers, period. Before I got a salvage title from the flood, it was a one owner with only 56,000 miles, guys. Somebody baby this car. There's a whole service record of history of oil changes done very consistently. So when I see this thing played on Copart, I was like, dude, I gotta grab it. I have to have this car. And today we're gonna do our best to get this thing on the road, to get it running. Now the good thing is if you look where the water line is, it's about right above the tire mark, which is okay for the motor because the intake sits right on top here, and so does the fuse box. So luckily, hopefully nothing got flooded on the motor itself. I have not opened the hood yet to look. Now the inside is absolutely gonna be destroyed, and I'm a little pissed off, and I know what it's gonna look. This right here is also very upsetting. This happened at Copart because I'll show a picture from Copart listing before. The mirror was absolutely on there, but now I just spent $120 to get a new one because I want this thing to match. Now, they only made 4,000 of these Daytona editions, which is like 350 horsepower, 390 foot-pounds of torque on the naturally aspirated 5.7. This was a huge deal because 2006 was the first year for this body style, all the way out to 2010 when they changed it. And I've always loved these cars. I've always wanted to get an SRT model, which was extremely hard, but it looks like there's some upgrades done to this because the exhaust does not look stock. Of course, the SRT wheels came from a SRT 8. Somebody put some time into this because they even have little covers for the brake calipers. So I'm telling you guys, I had a really good feeling about this one. They even have the Super Sport tires on here, or Comp 2. So that's a BF Goodrich tire, I think. Yeah. So this is somebody really wanted this thing to last, and unfortunately got hit by a very, very unfortunate hurricane, guys. Now, the auction location for Copart was located like in the middle of Florida. It's like Clewisville or Clewiston or something like that. So it's not really close to the ocean at all. So I'm really hoping the water damage is not from salt, but mostly fresh water, which would be super simple to fix. So I'm dragging this long, guys, because I don't want to open the inside. Let's just go ahead and open. I'm gonna start from the back here. As you can tell, they did have it open for a little bit to vent out as much as possible. Okay, so first thing, and I did see this in the photos, this seat was taken out to the back. Now, whenever I see back seats removed like that on any vehicle, it makes me wonder if they were trying to get to the fuel pumps. I don't know if they were trying to drain them or take a look and see if there's any penetration of like salt water in there. I don't know, but we're gonna find out today. But for the most part, besides the water damage, it doesn't smell that bad in here. Now let's look in the front. I'm not trying to damage this thing. Okay, so we are dealing with a little bit of dirt on the top of the seat. So of course that is from where it was flooded. Glove box is absolutely wet. Ooh, that is wet as well. We have a little bit of work cut out for us, guys. Now, I love the dash here. This is a Daytona number 702 from 4,000. So let's go ahead and see what's in here. There's some manuals in here. Looks like is this a window sticker? Oh, that's a window sticker, guys. Let me take this out. Oh my God, let's see how much this thing was new. And let's see, the price on this one was $36,465. So this thing was a Dodge Charger RT 2006 model, Go Mango Orange 5.7 Hemi. So this is a customer preferred package 28V. It's got a few things on here. Electronics convenience group. So you got instrument cluster with display screen. So you got the bigger screen on there. There's a few things on here. Sound group. So you got a better upgraded sound system with a subwoofer. Power sunroof, I've always loved those, so I'm excited that it has it. Hopefully it works. And then we do have the navigation system in here as well. So there's quite a bit of options on this car. God, let's look on the driver's side, guys. I don't know what to expect. I really, really hope for the most part it's decent. A little wet on here as well, I can tell. So this is taken off, which is kind of weird. I wonder what they were doing underneath there, because I'm guessing the trunk power button, yeah, it's not working. So I wonder if that had to do anything with it. Now, I love the fact that these are actually plastic panels, so that means we don't have to worry about any leather interior on the panels themselves that might have got any moisture in it. Well, let's pop the hood. That's the most important part. So let's go ahead and do that, see what it looks like underneath here. They do have, look at that, a K&N intake in here as well, so that's a big thing. And let's see what we're dealing with with here. So washer fluid, fuse box there. I wonder what the condition of the box is, to be honest with you guys. I'm seeing that this is dirty right here on the top of that panel, so that means water may have gotten in here, but it could be just from age, from sitting around as well. I don't know. Now this was open as well, so I wonder if they try to jump start at some point. Hopefully not. Let's check the dipstick, guys, real quick and see what we're dealing with. Now the first sign of water intrusion into the motor is you will see bubbles or anything white on here, and all I'm seeing is oil, so that is a really good sign. I'm not seeing any water in here, so the level is not too high either. It's right at the mark. Before we drive it, we will have to check the transmission fluid as well to make sure that's all good, but as of now, I'm feeling a little bit better about it. As long as we can get it running, I'll get it out of the shop here. I will gut the whole interior. We'll clean it, dry it off. We'll do everything we need to make this bad boy my daily little driver. I'm talking really far ahead, but I would love to put a Hellcat motor in here. I mean, imagine that, guys. An 06 Charger with the Hellcat motor. It's going to be awesome. Brandon, you excited to work on this? Super excited. Yeah, the build's going to be fantastic, huh? This damage right here actually happened from the transporter, but it should be a quick, easy fix. It looks like it pops right in. We're going to jack it up. We're going to drain the oil. I have new oil for it. Now, unfortunately, you got 16 spark plugs or 2 per cylinder on the Hemi, so that I'll never forget trying to do those on my Ram truck. But once we take the plugs out, we're going to crank it over, make sure there's no water in the cylinders at all, so we don't hydrolock this motor. And if all that checks out, I really hope we get to start this bad boy up. So let's without further ado, guys, let's get it going. If you love stuff like this, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, because I'm telling you, this stuff gets me so addicting. Maybe it's just because I'm purchasing another car, I don't know, but I can't get enough of it. So let's jack this thing up and let's see what's going on in the oil pan. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take the plug. Now, don't break that, Brandon. That's super special, okay? That is the Daytona edition. Now, the intake doesn't look wet either, which is always the first sign that the water got through the top end.
We'll get some fluid out of it and just see what it looks like.
Now, I know some transmissions have like the breather valve on it somewhere, right? So
it'll definitely be on top of the transmission.
Okay.
So hopefully the water didn't get that deep.
I guess we'll go ahead and take the spark plugs off real quick and go from there, guys. Man, I am super stoked. What do you guys think about Chargers overall, man? Comment down below. Are you a fan? Do you hate them? What do you think? Look how good the tires are. That's like brand new tires on the front too. Pirelli's in the front. Brandon, it's got a Borla exhaust on this thing. Does it? Wow, that is awesome. Okay. Not too bad. Definitely a little ugly under here. That's a lot of rust, but that could be from age.
The transport guy said the Copart lot's just a big gravel lot.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely.
So when it sits there for who knows how long, yeah. That's why it gets so dirty.
Oh, it gets fun for sure.
That's why it gets so dirty.
Cats are still on here, so that's good. Not that we care about passing inspections, let's be honest here. Okay, so we got to get a little bit of this off, and then we got to check the transmission. But for the most part, I'm not seeing any leaks either. O2 sensors look good. The backside looks good too. On the front, they didn't really damage it much from the transport. Just needs a little fixing. Looks like they just kind of ripped these off. But once we get this off, guys, we're gonna drain the oil. I'm really hoping the oil looks good. If the oil looks good, that's a good sign, right?
Very good sign.
Woo, let's go. Maybe some money will fall out too. No, all of this is looking really nice, man. Honestly, I expect a lot more mud, I guess, underneath here, but maybe it was in their garage when it got wet, so that's always a good thing. There we go, guys.
Yeah, that's definitely water.
That is definitely water dripping out of it, guys. Crap. Well, water should be at the bottom. Oh, yeah, there it goes. I hope they didn't try to start it. Oh, that's straight water.
Wow.
Now, is it salty water is the question.
I don't know, you want to taste it?
Oh my God, don't do it.
No, it's not. A little bit, but nothing like sour. There wasn't much in there.
Not a ton.
Not a ton.
Is that oil pan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit. There's definitely water coming out of it.
It's just a little moisture.
As long as it didn't sit in there for a long period of time.
Now, the hurricane did happen early October, so in 2 months, you know.
That's only...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, how did it get in there? So it went through what? The intake through the...
Probably through the intake. That's about the only way it could have.
All right, guys, so we're gonna drain all the oil, put the new oil in there. I got a new oil filter as well. Let me get all that out of the car, and then we'll lower it back down and go from there. Don't judge me, guys, but this is O'Reilly's 5W20 full synthetic. According to the dudes working at the front counter, this is the same stuff as Mobil 1. Now, it's probably, I don't know how true that is. If it works, if the car runs, we'll definitely drain this and put some decent, really good stuff in here. Brandon's over here touching stuff, man. I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. Now, oh wow, that tran's a little rusty, ain't it? So what are you checking? Oh, is that
this is the connector for the transmission.
Oh wow, okay.
We're just looking in it to see if there's any corrosion or anything like that.
How is it looking?
The pins look pretty clean.
Okay.
There is a little bit of oil, transmission fluid in there. Not really sure
It's not supposed
how
to be in
that
there.
got there. But
Let's do one thing at a time. If we could get it started.
minor.
Okay. We'll be learning how to do a transmit. No, we won't. I'm not even going to say that out loud. So once the oil is done draining, we're going to go ahead and do it. No, it's just going to be my daily. Unless somebody picks it up, one of you guys want it. If it runs good and it's in perfect condition, I'll get you guys a heck of an offer. But let's go ahead and get some oil in that bad boy. You don't want to put a drain pan under there, sir? Well, we do have that cooler you could have stuck under there, bro.
That's valid.
I do have good ideas sometimes. So I think that's going to drain a lot of it out. That battery's definitely wet.
Yeah, I might put the battery charger on the jump start post under the hood.
See what it does. That would be so funny if it just starts.
That way you can drive it home tonight.
Oh, what? The seats are soggy, sir. It might give me a day. But like I said, the battery's actually pretty new, man. So it's not a bad battery. Well, except all of that. Now, as long as the fuse box didn't fry anything either. So we have a lot of things working against us. That's what I hate is electricals. That's one thing I don't understand. No, it's not bad. We can do some of that cleaning stuff. No, it's actually...
I mean...
You've seen worse, right? Just say you've seen worse.
Sure.
That right there is definitely rusted through, that little connector from the battery plug. So, all right, so Brendan's got the fancy snap-on bore scope in there. What are you seeing, man? Wait, it's not that wet, bro.
No, I haven't seen any water yet. A little bit of surface rust, but it'll probably...
So why'd the plug so wet?
A lot of the water's probably drained out and went away, dude, at this point.
That's so sick. Okay, well, that's a good sign, bro. So hopefully we're not hydrolocking nothing. God, that's ugly. Ugh. Is that surface rust just from sitting there?
No, that's
just over time?
Yeah, that's just carbon buildup and stuff.
Because that's kind of what my Ford pistons look like.
It's semi-normal for it to be kind of like that.
God dang, that's rusty. How do you clean that out? Just some good fuel in there, 93 and...
Yeah, good fuel, run it. It'll probably clean out.
Yes, but I mean, there's no pool of water, so cranking over a few times should get most of that moisture out. We're almost done with draining too, sounds like. I'm excited, guys. God, drop a like, man. Oh, okay, we still have a whole pool. Never mind. Dude, you want to do more than one hole? Because we're going to be here for hours. I could use a cup or something and try to get it out. But look at this sexy R8 out here. Is this a V10, Brandon? It is. God, dude, that makes me miss mine so much. They had a 14 S-Tronic as well. This is an auto. Beautiful cars. It's got Audis everywhere. It works on everything, man. They're always open, guys. Come on here at midnight if you want. I'm just kidding. From 9 to 5, I swear. All right, let's go ahead and do... Oh, you're doing it out here. You're not doing it from the actual battery.
Yeah, for now.
Oh, okay.
How's the trunk look?
The trunk looks really nice. It's a little wet. We got 12.9 volts. I'm going to give him the key.
It knows the door's open.
Oh, the lights are on, bro. It says door ajar. Could this be a good sign? Are you climbing in there?
You want to do the honors?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Don't try to start it yet. Just turn it on and see what happens.
Cranking the... No, not cranking. Turning this...
No cranking.
Oh, Daytona Special Edition. Let's go. What else comes on?
Oh, shit.
Dude, we got life. We got life. We got lights. Yeah, buddy. Oh, snap. Let's go. 1,600 bucks. Yeah, she's really dead, though. Those lights are barely on. Should I turn it off for now? Just the lights are on. Oh, my God, man. Oh, someone put LEDs in here, dude.
Probably need a battery.
You really lucked that.
Battery.
To be
742. I can go get a battery real quick.
We're gonna get a battery.
All right, bet. I'm on my way. 30 minutes and $300 later, we got a new battery that's like $250. We do have transmission fluid. We got a bunch of this grease stuff and to clean all the connectors. Now, the unfortunate part is they didn't have the transmission gasket in stock, so they'll be here tomorrow. So driving the car, we're gonna have to leave till for next time, guys, which will be in the next video, driving it, taking it home, and then gutting it. And well, to get to that point, let's make sure it starts. The fact the lights came on is so good. That makes me so happy. And the trunk is pretty much almost dry, so very well, man. Everything's working out good, Brandon. We should buy more of these. That's the sign. No, you're not getting the same feeling? Okay.
Maybe.
Bad joke. All right, guys, let's slap the battery in here and really hope this thing starts, man. That'll be so sick. Now, the headlights, they're definitely sweating horsepower, so it got a little wet up here. I wonder where the water line actually was. If you're the previous owner of this car, I'd love to talk to you.
If that actually happens, I'll be super impressed.
Why? Oh, he's probably like, yeah, I ain't talking to that dude. He don't need to know. So we got the battery connected. Now the next step, I guess, is to slowly start cranking it. So yeah, the lights are still on. That's always a good sign. Now I'm gonna put the key in here. I'm gonna see. All the lights are on. Let's go, boys. Does the window work? Yes. Yeah, buddy. Now does the seat work? Nope, I don't know why I thought it would. Seat is definitely dead, boys. Check engine lights on, so that's good. All right, here we go. Nothing. It is not doing it. You think it's the starter? At least the lights are on. We need to kill those so the battery don't die. Where is the light? What is this? It's a hairpin thing? I don't know. It's a bobber. There's a lot of stuff in here, guys. This unit is definitely not working. Heated seat. I probably shouldn't be pressing that because we don't want anything to catch on fire now. I bet you the starter's fried. Maybe it's not. That'll be great news, guys. Let's plug this in and see what the code reader says. Let's see what the code reader says, man. You say it's in tip-top shape. If it can read the car, that's already a good sign. That means computer is talking, right? Charger right there, Magnum. Oh, we got something.
Picked up instrument cluster, gateway.
I wonder why. Oh God, there's a lot of faults on here. Sunroof, yeah, well, that's to be expected. Can we do a quick erase and it makes everything go away?
Yeah, that's usually what does it, buddy.
It's just obviously there's something wrong with this computer. So all these are codes.
No communication. Yeah, no communication with ECM. No communication with TCM. No communication with ABS.
So a lot of computers. Could it be just blown out fuses, or you think
It's a possibility. Well, that's the first thing we're gonna check.
something's clicking in the fuse box?
It's usually not a good thing. There's a clicking back there too.
Everything's clicking. That's what I'm saying, man. Stuff is trying to start. Sounds like a relay.
Yeah, definitely a relay.
All right, where's the manual book for this charger, guys? Let's figure this out real quick. I have a feeling the ones by the battery should be the very first ones we check.
Probably a good place to start.
Let's go in the back. I'm gonna say this is the main cause of whatever issues with. Oh, something's buzzing in here. Oh God. Bro, there's something buzzing. Yo, Brandon, come here. It's playing the song, bro. So something is frying, right? I bet you can feel if one of them is hot. All right. Oh yeah, look at that. That's corroded as it gets. I bet you we gotta pull all these fuses out. Or just replace the whole fuse box, I guess. All right, so we're gonna pull the fuse box out here. So it's making noises and see what the inside looks like. I'm pretty sure we can guess what it's gonna look like, but this mother trucker just broke my fuse box.
It was just plastic. You're gonna have.
Look at that.
You're gonna have.
Wow.
You're gonna have to buy a new one.
Now
anyways.
it's totaled. Oh, you can actually open it up like that?
It's gonna be real cool with all the corrosion and shit that's in it.
Oh yeah, dude, full of water. So maybe if we just dry it off.
This guy.
I'm glad I could come here for this.
What's all that stuff coming out of it?
is
Yeah,
that?
what is all that?
Taste it.
That's salt.
He really did taste it.
It don't smell good in here either, man. I'm gonna be honest. QD electronic cleaner, guys. This should solve all of our issues according to Brandon.
No, I'm really not sure what all that is.
You seen that, guys? That's just, it's like sludge.
There's hair in here.
That's mousy.
What the heck are they been? Don't look at me, bro. I bought the car. You're the one touching it, man. No, I'm not tasting that. He's nasty.
What is that?
Yeah, it's like a connector cleaner thing. Just trying to get this stuff under it. Yeah, this thing is toast, guys. We're gonna need a new one. I didn't honestly expect that we're gonna start this thing. It would have just meant that there's significantly less damage from the water, but it looks like we're gonna continue doing this, man. I don't know, we're gonna keep trying and see what we can get done tonight. Maybe get some sort of communication back from the ECU and the LBD2 sensor, and if not, we're gonna have to replace some modules and go from there, guys. But we're working on it. God, I would love for this thing to start. The fact that the lights came on is already a good sign. That means there is some signal going from the battery to some of the modules, but not the ones we need to actually start the car. So we're gonna continue grinding, guys. Quick update as we're trying to figure out and check every fuse box, every module. That is the ECM, and it looks like it's clean according to Brandon, so we're not worried about it. I legitimately have a feeling whatever's under this dash that's extremely rusted through, whatever that module
This
is.
aluminum one right here.
Yeah, there's two plugs underneath it and I can't get them to pull out. So I have a feeling that's not allowing us to communicate with anything else in the car. Fuse box is fuse box. Yes, there's gonna be bad fuses that we're gonna hear go off and stuff like that and snap, but that module, I have a feeling, is not what's letting us communicate with anything, especially if the power comes on. So it's getting power from the battery, but it's not letting it go anywhere else. So I think that might be our bad faulty one. Plus the fact that that plastic piece was already hanging underneath. I have a feeling they were trying to get to it and diagnose it already. Who knows, maybe they tried to, the owner or somebody tried to figure out what was wrong with it and didn't get far. So here we are at, oh, I don't know, 9 o'clock at night trying to do it ourselves. So let's see what happens, guys. To some, that's medium. Okay, fine, wrong size. Is this medium size?
Yeah.
I got my money on that module right there, because that's got to be the one.
Well, also the water line worked out.
Exactly, and the fact that they were trying to get to it already. How toasty is that one?
There's some corrosion in there, but it's not just.
So there's two
horrible.
modules there.
You had this one unplugged already.
Yeah, that's the one unplugged. So there's two different ones there. All right, guys, so a little quick update. As you can tell, we got the whole dash taken apart anyways, because, well, the navigation doesn't work. None of that stuff works anyway, so we'll probably have to replace it. We're just trying to find the body control module. It looks like there's a module all the way at the bottom there, kind of hidden. I don't know how to freaking get under there, but it's massive. So we'll probably have to move this whole unit out and see what that does, guys. If you have any sort of advice for us besides sell it or junk it, I would love to hear it. We got to figure this thing out. I want to, man. I really do. It's a clean car. Yes, it's a little rusted. It's a little more than I thought, and I knew it was going to be flooded, but I want to get this thing on the road. I don't care if I have to gut this thing and just make a Hellcat swap and drag race vehicle. I don't know, but at this point, I don't want to give up if I don't have to. If anything happens, I'll update you. If not, thank you guys so much for watching so far. It's just the start, man. We're just going to start pulling modules. We're going to start replacing modules. 1 out of 4,000 Daytona 2006 Charger RT got to get on the road. It has to, no matter what. We're going to make it happen, guys. Enjoy your lives, enjoy your cars. In the next video, we're going to continue doing this, hopefully have it started and driving to our warehouse where we can go ahead and gut the whole thing, get all the carpet out, clean it, replace everything we can, and have ourselves a really nice ride. If not, we'll continue and continue fixing it. And of course, we do have our second vehicle we still have to show you guys as well. So there's so much happening. We have tons of other race cars that we're working on as well. So there's a bunch of videos coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you love and enjoy content like this, drop a like, drop a comment, let me know what I need to look at. You guys seen the condition of this car. We have a lot to do to get it in a better detail, better condition, drivable condition. So give me all the advice you can. This is my very first flooded car. I probably shouldn't have dove in this deep into a Hurricane Ian vehicle, but here we are, and we're going to learn with it. So without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.